Hey, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Redstone X here, and welcome back to another command block tutorial video. Now today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do Prismarine Armor and Tool commands in Minecraft. And what I mean by that is that these commands will allow you to give you Prismarine-like armor that can give you some cool abilities and a cool Prismarine-like tool when you wear the full armor set. Now the previous one I did was the bone, armor, and weapon command, so if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I will leave a link down below in the description after you finish watching this video. And now, before I go into more details of what those commands are to making this work, you know the drill. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. Apart from that guys, let us start today's video. Okay guys, so here are all the commands for here, so just a handful of commands into making this all work out. And, as always, all of these commands here will be in the description down below so you guys can copy and paste them into your world later on. Now, let's get into it. So first off, as always, I'm going to demonstrate how this works. So I'm going to get my Prismarine Armor right here, which they all have Protection 3 on them, except for the helmet. It also has Aqua Infinity on it. So when I put on the full gear, you get this special Prismarine pickaxe which has Efficiency 4 and Fortune 4. And now I'm going to show you some of the cool abilities that you get that involve you being underwater. So for starters, when you're underwater, you pretty much have the infinite ocean effect of water breathing as you see here, allowing you to freely swim underwater for as long as you want. But that's not all there is to this armor, which involves using this conduit. So, as all of you probably know, when you construct a full structure for the conduit, when it's at full power, it can pretty much give you conduit powers and also damage any mobs that are near it when they're in the water as well. Well, let's just say that sort of effect applies to when you put a conduit in the middle of your inventory right here. So right now nothing has happened, but when I go back in the water, as you see here, I get the conduit power effects, and also you get conduit power 3 when you're in the water, allowing you to see better underwater, and plus being able to mine very fast underwater too. And especially with this pickaxe having efficiency 4 on it too, which really helps. And as I mentioned before, you will pretty much damage any mobs around you if they're in the water with you, within 8 blocks or so. Let me just get some mobs real quick. So we're gonna first summon in some husks, and let them follow me into the water. And once they get into the water, when they're fully submerged, as you see, they also get the conduit power effect and start to take damage. So in turn, you pretty much become a walking conduit structure. And mobs that are underwater better watch out, because they're going to take some serious damage if they try to get anywhere near you. And that goes especially for typical hostile mobs you find under the water, like drowns, and also guardians, of course. And even elder guardians too. Which, even though they might do some good damage to you, you're pretty much doing constant damage back at them. So if you also have a weapon of your own, you can pretty much take them out no problem. Just like so. And, as always, if you're not wearing the full armor set, the tool disappears and the effects pretty much go away. But some pretty useful armor for traversing the Minecraft seas underwater, you might say. Okay, so now that you've seen that, let's go over the commands into making this all work out, so be back in a sec.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so now we're gonna go over the commands into activating the Prismarine Armor set bonus. And like all my other armor videos in the past, make sure the redstone is exactly as you see here. So this first command right here detects if the player is wearing the full armor. Now a quick note about that, and by the way, quick shout out to somebody from one of my videos, the Martin Master 7379, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, for suggesting to put the 4 commands for detecting each of the armor pieces into one command to reduce the amount of redstone and command blocks needed. And what do I mean by that? So If you guys watch my other armor videos in the past, this is pretty much how I did the detecting the armor pieces before. Like, you would have a command for each armor piece, as you see here, with the redstone like this leading into the commands below. But here, they're all in one command. So again, shout out to you, my friend, and if you guys have also other suggestions on how to make some of the command blocks slightly better in terms of this sort of thing, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll see what I can do in future videos. Okay, so now moving on to showing the actual command. So in here we got execute at P, run execute if entity at A, and then we do MBT equals inventory colon, and then we do the slot number colon 103, which is for the helmet, and then you put in all the details for the special leathered helmet named Prismarine helmet, as you see here, and then you pretty much do run execute if entity at A, and then we do MBT equals inventory colon, and then we put in the slot number for the chest plate, which is 102. And then you put in all the details for the Prismarine chest plate, as you see here. And then we pretty much do the exact same thing, except for the leggings. So you put the slot number 101 here, and then put in all the details for the Prismarine leggings, as you see here. And then lastly, you pretty much do run again, and then we do the same thing for the boots, except we put the slot number 100, and then you put in all the details for the Prismarine boots, as you see here. And make sure you set this command to always active too. Pretty standard stuff. And of course you have a redstone comparator like this leading into these next few commands right here. So this next command gives you the Prismarine pickaxe. So you do execute at P, run item replace entity at P, and then you do hotbar.0 with the special diamond pickaxe named Prismarine pickaxe, as you see here. And now these next two commands pretty much prevent you from duplicating the pickaxe. So I've kind of noticed this in some of my other armor videos before, but if you try taking the weapon or tool and put it in another spot in your inventory, it'll pretty much duplicate that infinitely. And I know it wasn't exactly a problem, but I thought I should try to take care of that sort of thing anyway. So this next one right here pretty much removes the tool from all other inventory slots. So you pretty much do execute at P, run execute unless entity at P, and then you do MBT equals inventory colon, and then you do slot colon 0 right here, and then you put in all the details for the diamond pickaxe named Prismarine pickaxe, as you see here. And then you do clear at P, Minecraft pickaxe named Prismarine pickaxe right here. And then over here, this command pretty much prevents you from dropping it on the ground if you try to. So it's just a simple kill at E, type equals item, and then you put in all the details for the diamond pickaxe named Prismarine pickaxe, as you see here. So this is what I mean. Let me go into survival real quick. So if you try taking it out, you see?
Nope.
It won't let me. Or if you try dropping it,
Nope.
it pretty much will not let you at all. So that's what I mean by preventing you from trying to duplicate the pickaxe right there. Okay, so now for the next command. This pretty much gives you water breathing if you are underwater. So it's execute at P, run execute as at R at S, if block, and then you do 3 squiggly lines like this with 1 over here. And then do Minecraft colon water, run effect give at S, Minecraft water breathing for 2 seconds, 1 for the amplifier, and true for no particle effect. And then this one over here pretty much makes you immune to mining fatigue. So pretty much if you come across any Elder Guardians, which they will inflict mining fatigue on you, you'll pretty much be immune to that completely. So it's execute at P, run effect to clear at P, Minecraft mining fatigue, as you see here. So now we're going to come over here These next few commands pretty much activate when you have the conduit in the middle of your inventory. So this first one pretty much detects if the conduit is in the middle of the player's inventory, aka slot 22. So this first bit means when the diamond pickaxe named Prismarine pickaxe is in your inventory, which it always is at all times, it's going to run this. Execute if entity at P, and then you do MBT equals inventory colon, then you do slot colon 22B, and then you do Minecraft colon conduit right over here. And make sure you set this to always active too. So then this next command pretty much gives you conduit powers if you're underwater. So it's pretty much the same thing as the one that gives you water breathing, as you see here. Except we just need to change this to conduit power for 2 seconds, 2 for the amplifier, and true for no particle effect. And now this command over here gives the player the conduit particle effect when underwater. So it's execute at P, run execute as at R at S if block, and then do 3 squiggly lines like this with 1 here, Minecraft colon water, and then you do run particle Minecraft colon nodulus, which is the exact name for the conduit effects, and then you do 3 squiggly lines like this with 1 here, do 0.05 3 times, 1 here, 5 here, and then do force at the end here. Now this command over here pretty much will give mobs the conduit effect when both the player and mobs are underwater, pretty much creating the conduit damaging effect. Well, that and the next one over. So this first bit is pretty much the same as you see here, except we also do this. We do run execute as at E, type equals not player, comma type equals not item, distance equals 0.8, and then you do at S if block, and then do 3 squiggly lines with this with 1 here, Minecraft colon water, and then the rest of the command is pretty much exactly the same as you see here. Now this command over here gives mobs wither when both the player and mobs are underwater pretty much. So this first half of the command is exactly the same as the previous one, except we do this at the end here. Hold on, went too far. Okay, so you do effect give at E, type equals not player, comma, distance equals 0.8, and then do Minecraft colon wither for 1 second, 1 for the amplifier, and true for no particle effect. Pretty standard stuff. And now this last command over here pretty much removes the pickaxe if you're not wearing the full armor set. So it's just a simple clear at P Minecraft pickaxe named Prismarine pickaxe as you see here. And yeah, that is pretty much Prismarine Armor and Tool commands in Minecraft. And that, my friends, is gonna wrap up for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. Apart from that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next week in the next one. Goodbye!